An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
I get to golf for a great cause. Today is the second annual Golf for Veterans benefiting the Travis Mills Foundation right here in Maine.
So while Aaron's playing golf on the other side of the state, we're standing here on Mount Desert Island.
The quiet side of the island has so much to explore and so much to do, and that's what we're going to check out today.
These machines are more than just horsepower and cubic inches and torque. What really excites me is the stories that are able to be told.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. We're here at our newest location on Baxter Boulevard in Portland. Come on in and say hi, but until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching this episode of MaineLife. From Sunday River to Southwest Harbor, Vanessa and a special guest are enjoying the coast. They'll be greeting you shortly, but right now I get to golf for a great cause. Today is the second annual Golf for Veterans benefiting the Travis Mills Foundation right here in Maine, presented by our friends at Central Maine Power. A beautiful day, great people, it's time to play.
Welcome to Sunday River! What's up, winners? Welcome! Woo! So the Travis Mills Foundation was founded by my wife and I to give back to veterans that have been physically injured due to service with a barrier-free resort that we built, and we show them no matter what, get out there and get after it, and we give them the opportunity to learn how to do things adaptively with action sports, if you will, kayaking, tubing, fishing, swimming, horseback riding. We also do winter programs. We're all year-round facility. We have dog sledding even, which is a crazy awesome thing. So we're just all about giving back to veterans and their families and showing them life goes on, and to keep pushing forward and live out our slogan of never give up and never quit.
We're slated to serve over 250 veterans this year, which is going to be our biggest year ever. We're so grateful for all the hard work that all the sponsors put in and CMP. So this $200,000 that they raised for us will serve a month of families. So that's 8 families a week. So 4 weeks of that. It's really remarkable. It covers everything from their airfare, their meals, their activities, their lodging. It covers everything. So it really goes a long way and serves a lot of people. And we're very grateful for that.
Today we're really pleased to be here with Sunday River as a sponsor of this event for Travis Mills. It's going to be a great day to play.
And how's your game?
My game is terrible, but I don't get paid to play golf. We're doing a really good job raising funds for Travis in support of what he does and his mission, so we're really excited. Obviously at Central Maine Power in our 346 communities, we want to make sure our employees have an opportunity to volunteer and help out in that. The community sees Central Maine Power as a business leader, that we're giving back to the communities that we work in and that we serve. Oh my God.
Out here, I'm at the first hole, right on the putting green, and I have the hot stick that they have to putt with, each team.
What's a hot stick?
So a hot stick, we use that for a number of things, but mostly to open and close devices. So we can make safe areas or we can restore power.
They're doing pretty good with it.
They're not doing bad. They're not doing bad. We've had some pretty long putts. I think we had one about 30 feet that the person laid down on the ground and used it like a pool cue. Getting out into the communities, that's what we're all about. Being able to work, whether it's with the Travis Mills Foundation, Literacy Volunteers at Kennebec Valley, I volunteer at, but there's a number of organizations across the state that we interact with day in, day out. And at the end of the day, we all just want to make a positive difference for the communities in which we live and work, even if it means putting that switch pole out on the golf course.
In our industry, there's a lot of contractors and companies that just want to do the right thing for our veterans. Obviously, we appreciate all of their service to our country. And as I think about it, we're here today enjoying this beautiful weather, this beautiful golf course, and we're able to do that because of our veterans.
Yeah.
You got it.
Nice.
All right, fellas, nice job.
Nice work.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Great
Thank
job.
you for supporting
Pleasure
this,
as
Joe.
always. Yep.
Thank you.
Not bad, my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
You guys can be on my team anytime.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Same here. Thank you.
Have a good day.
So while Aaron's playing golf on the other side of the state, we're standing here on the Algerine coast in our annual summer episode on Mount Desert Island. I am so excited because we are joined today by our good friend Dan Cashman, star of the night show. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, and thank you to Aaron for inviting me. And I'm so excited to be on Mount Desert Island, and I feel like everybody in the world knows about all things Bar Harbor, but the quiet side of the island has so much to explore and so much to do, and that's what we're going to check out today.
I'm excited about it too. I'm guessing that people are wondering why we're dressed like this, and they will find out soon enough. But before they do, let's head over to Ellsworth and go see John Renys and shop for some gear for our main adventure.
We're standing in the expansion of our Ellsworth store, which is made it a superstore. It's been one of our best stores anyway, but this is going to make it even better.
So we're going to be going to Acadia Wilderness Lodge. There's going to be the opportunity to do a cookout there, which I'm very excited about. I have zero grilling utensils, but I consider myself a grill master. What are the essentials for me to walk out of here with today?
Well, I think you need a good spatula.
A good spatula. This one looks good.
Yeah. Some good tongs.
Got to have tongs.
Got to have tongs. And if you want to do some long distance stuff, we've got these nice long ones that you can put Samoas on or hot dogs and stuff like that.
I don't want to get too close to the fire. I am very flammable.
Anything you need to experience summer in Maine, we've got it. And it's right here, right on the way to one of the most visited parks in the United States.
We've got a torrential June summer day here in Maine, and I think we might need some,
Ponchos. I could use one too.
Oh, look at that.
Right.
Renys has it all.
Right.
Everything.
Next year is going to be our 75th anniversary. There's not many businesses I can say they're still thriving. The third generation is taking over, and we're still doing great. And even with all the competition from all the other big box stores, we're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
We're very happy to be able to make it 75 years next year.
All right, I think I'm ready to go camping.
I think you are.
I
and
am
look,
too.
you are too. Well, thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
And I think they have carts.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Okay, so we made it to the Seal Cove Auto Museum.
The weather cleared up and it's a great day for a drive.
Let's go check out their impressive collection and meet Executive Director Ethan.
Seal Cove Auto Museum was founded in 1963 by a gentleman named Richard Cushing Payne Jr., and he was a voracious collector. And while many of his vehicles were of various vintages and eras, the museum, after his passing, focused on the brass era of automobiles, and that's loosely defined as 1895 to 1917. What really excites me is the stories that are able to be told. These machines are more than just horsepower and cubic inches and torque. They are something that all of us can relate to. And it becomes a very facile way to introduce social elements, economic elements, political elements throughout the 20th century. And the automobile becomes so much more of a historical teaching tool when you start to look at it from those perspectives.
In 1916, two young women drove from New York, complete circumnavigation of the United States, you can see on the map, over 10,000 miles in a car exactly like this.
Wow.
A 1916 Saxon, and they were campaigning for the vote. And there's a children's book written about that topic. And when we have field trips come in, we make sure that the school has that book before the kids come in. And they come in and they tell us the story.
Oh, that's great.
And we sit them in the car and they get their pictures taken, and it's really a blast. And then this one, I call this the original distracted driver. This one has got an exhaust calliope on it. So the exhaust gases are diverted to these pipes.
Wow.
And as you drive along, you can play a tune on this keyboard. This is a whole string of Model T Fords. From 1909 to 1927, they built approximately 15 million Model T Fords.
Wow.
This one's a Model A Ford from 1904. The one next to it's a Model N, and a Model S, and a Model K, and those are all Fords that were built before Model Ts.
I love the headlights on this one in particular.
Yes, these are kerosene burning, and then about 1912 they began using electric lights. The way that these cars win awards is that they've been babied, we clean, we polish, we know the history from day one to day yesterday, and they run pretty reliably.
And you're gonna fire it up for us.
We're gonna make this one run.
All right, let's do it.
Great.
Okay,
Where's the steering wheel?
doesn't have one.
How do you steer it?
You steer it with that lever.
Really?
A tiller. Yep.
So cool. Yes, yes.
In these early open cars, the roads were dirt and they were dusty on dry days. They were terribly muddy on wet days, but you needed something to keep that road dirt off yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's do this.
So the vehicle that we'll be going for a ride in is our 1941 Pontiac Woody. A little bit out of scope from the museum's collection, but it's a wonderful piece for days like today where the weather's not quite cooperating for the open early cars to go out. We have a roof and windows that we can keep ourselves out of the elements.
Thank you so much for showing us these beautiful vehicles.
Hey guys, welcome to the Travelin Lobster. Happy to have you. We're set in what we call beautiful Town Hill, located about 15 minutes from Bar Harbor, Maine.
So the Travelin Lobster was started in the late 70s by my parents. Very proud to be the third generation fisherman and supply our restaurant with fresh Maine lobsters.
We never really know what he'll bring in. Some days he'll bring in some fresh stone crab.
Yes, love them.
Jumbo lobsters are really super popular. It's, yeah, my own fish market on the water.
That's right.
Coming here is more of like an experience too. I mean, Phil's out talking to customers. He's bringing kids out back. They're touching lobsters. He's happy to always share about the lobstering industry because it is deep in the blood. When we started, one of the most important things for us was that we work locally with other harvesters and local businesses. So our oysters are brought in fresh. We started a new oyster bar this season, and Bar Harbor Oysters is one of our partners for that. So we're excited that you guys are here and happy to share some of our favorite entrees with you.
All right, so here we have the pound-and-a-half lobster dinner with some corn. We have clams here and some freshly harvested mussels. And then here we have the Bay Tower. Bay Tower is freshly Maine lobster. Crab claws came right from my dad's boat this morning, and some shrimp. And then we have two types of oysters. So we have the Bar Harbor Blondes over here, and then the Petite Manans on this side from Steuben.
Then from in the kitchen, we have the lobster salad, which is served with the lemon vinaigrette. On here we have our large hot roll, which we saute in butter. That's 6 ounces of lobster meat on a brioche bun. And then we have our lobster grilled cheese, which we put on the panini press with some Havarti cheese until it's nice and melted. And then we also have our New England clam chowder.
So light lunch.
Light lunch.
Yeah, you guys will be all good.
Okay, so Joanna, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm co-owner of Bar Harbor Oyster Company. I've been raising Bar Harbor Blonde oysters here in Bar Harbor since 2014 and bring them over fresh right out of the ocean a couple times a week.
So Dan has never eaten an oyster before in his lifetime.
All right.
How do I do it? Like, I feel like when I watch it, there's a lot of tongue action.
This is the adductor muscle, which they should have already sliced. So I think that's going to slide freely. You might need to give a little bit of nudge that way. Put your mouth on that side and just kind of slide it down.
You're going to have one with us?
It's just
You're
like
gonna toast
diving into
with
the
us?
ocean. Yeah, I am.
Just like diving into the ocean?
Exactly.
Here's to summer.
Yay.
All right, here's to your first oyster. What's the verdict?
Great.
It's
Lovely.
so delicious.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right?
Look at the inside of that. Clean, briny, beautiful.
Love it. Yep.
All right.
Beautiful.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
All right.
Hey you, are you looking for AV? Are you talking to me? How about an e-bike? Yeah? that sounds cool. What if I told you that a purchase of every Nissan Aria at Berlin City comes with a complimentary e-bike?
That's right, an e-bike to double your electrification.
Where are these words coming from? That's right, no cash, no fine print, more freedom to explore. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for the customer and our communities. I'm Andrew Silsby, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back. Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
Hello everyone, welcome to Acadia Wilderness Lodge, a glamping resort in West Tremont, Maine. Inside our yurts, we offer king-size beds with luxury, comfortable bedding. We offer soaking tubs, aromatherapy, fireplaces, sofas, sofa beds, and even massaging shower that you can relax in after a long day of hiking.
We have air conditioning, heating, and very high-speed, reliable internet here. If somebody does have to work when they're done playing at Acadia, they can come home and get some work done.
When guests stay here with us, we want them to feel like they are part of our village. So we created the space so that guests will have an experience that allows them to play games. They can visit our village animals. They can pick from our village gardens or just spend time with their family outdoors. Us being a village, we wanted to use indigenous languages to name our yurts. So we named all of our yurts after earth elements using indigenous tribes from all over the world. We have tribes from here in Maine, Africa, Europe, everywhere. And each one of our names of our yurts represents one of those tribes. This is our star yurt. Polaris means star. We use colors from the galaxy. We have some of our Milky Way stars. We have little different elements in the yurt that remind you of the sky.
Even the pillows.
In the night. Even the pillows.
Children.
Each yurt has its own little washer dryer, which is really cool because people really don't expect that in a yurt, especially when they're camping. This is our second bedroom. This also doubles as our relaxation room. We say that because we have an aromatherapy center here. When guests book, they get to choose their scent.
What is this scent? Because it feels very soothing and springy.
This is a citrus scent.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Love it.
You're on it. Very good. So every guest receives this little gift from us. It is called the Lavender Lemonade, and we kind of created the recipe. We offer everything you need to make your lavender lemonade.
This is so fun.
That is some darn good lemonade.
Yay!
Delicious.
This is our little egg carton. Those are provided for our guests because here you get fresh, free eggs. People are very excited that they can come here and get the best tasting eggs ever right out of our chicken coop from our village animals.
Wow, I'm so excited. This is wonderful. Okay, how many eggs do you want for breakfast tomorrow?
They just laid these eggs today.
Wow.
So that's how fresh the eggs are, yeah. Hold out your hand. Usually they'll come and get it.
What's that all about?
We are hoping to be able to expand soon, hopefully in the next year. That will include luxury tent sites, more yurts, a swimming pool, a spa, a restaurant, even a dog park for all of our fur babies.
Thank you both so much for letting us come hang out here for a bit and stay tonight. We're gonna go have some dinner and some drinks and then come back and relax.
We hope to see everyone here this season. We're very excited.
Perfect. Let's eat.
All right.
Here we are today in the coveted coastal community of Cape Elizabeth.
We're at 3 Cantor Lane in Cape Elizabeth. It's a 34-acre estate. The main house is on approximately 11 acres of land, and that can be purchased at $5.5 million. We have a summer house on 10 acres, and then we have 2 additional lots available.
What makes this property so special are the gardens. They're probably the finest private gardens in the state of Maine. This private estate features a dramatic primary suite with soaring ceilings, 2 dressing rooms, and 2 ensuite bathrooms adjacent to a distinguished wood panel library. On the lower level, there's a custom movie theater, private gym, sauna, steam, and locker rooms.
Private and peaceful, yet close to everything.
Aaron, this is a perfect example of an iconic Maine estate.
Thanks for showing me around.
Welcome everybody to Harbor Table and Harbor Yard here in Southwest Harbor, Maine. We are so excited to have you here. So Harbor Table is the concept that we're doing inside. It is a American styled bistro. Outside is our Harbor Yard, which we are excited to open up soon. That is a beer garden. I grew up in Philadelphia, and I spent most of my early years cooking and serving food in Philadelphia, where we do little pop-up beer gardens all the time. You see them all around the city, and the more I looked at that space, I kept envisioning like this true German beer garden. I thought, okay, how can we just make the best use out of that space that we can? So that's what we came up with.
We live in Bar Harbor, and so we started coming to see Dave and Nikki to get out of town, and then we ended up falling in love with the staff and the food, and it just feels like home here.
Oh my goodness, it is such a fun gathering place. You've got the outdoor here, you've got the inside, the pizza oven. It's just, it's a great gathering for the community.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm the front of house manager and Dave's wife here at Harbor Table and Harbor Yard. Today I'll be making you our pina colada. Our pina colada is a great mix of white rum, dark rum from Gosling's, which is a Maine rum. We also have our Coco Lopez coconut mix with pineapple juice, and we top it with a nice orange and maraschino cherry.
We're going to be focusing on the outside on the Harbor Yard today, which I wanted it to kind of start with the beer. So we have a good German beer selection, but being here in Maine, obviously we have an incredible beer scene. So I'm sort of focusing on German beers and Maine beers. And then, okay, how does the food complement that? So one of the dishes tonight I wanted to focus on, there's a great local company called Cove and Company, which is an incredible local sausage company. They have an outstanding bratwurst. So we came up with basically a corn dog. We call it the Culver corn dog. So it's their bratwurst, and then we batter it with Maine grains polenta batter. It's sort of the perfect example of a traditional German sausage mixed with, local Maine ingredients.
On behalf of the entire MaineLife crew, I want to thank Dan for co-hosting today. I want to thank Chef Dave, Nikki, and the entire team here at Harbor Table and Harbor Yard.
Southwest Harbor is summer ready. Cheers!
Thanks everyone for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can check us out on our Instagram page at Arano Valley, MaineLife Media, and our website, MaineLifeMedia.com. Thanks to our sponsors, New Center Maine, and to all of you for tuning in. Shop local, happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week. Hey everybody, today I am doing it again.
Whoa!
That was an explosion.
Thank you to Aaron for inviting me, and it's been a pleasure. Nope, it hasn't been a pleasure yet because we haven't started.
That's okay.
You say it. You're never lost for words.
I know I'm not.
Can I get a beer helmet? Do we have one of those?
My ball and chain has arrived. You better run.